What's up guys, Alpha Predator King Bradley here and welcome to my Road to Rank episode where I climb the line ladder and provide my commentary as I go. In this week we will use a brand new deck, Badur deck, but this is a Baduravager version though. So let's examine the list. First of all we have the full set of Ravagers, a couple of Rapacious Vermin, Spitfire Hound, which synergizes well with the items I'm playing in the deck, item and abilities. 4 Cleric of the Unseen, which is pretty good in my opinion because it can get buffed a lot with this build and can become a very huge threat for the opponent. Ravager Zealot to provide 3 haste damage and item destruction, item removal for yourself. Maybe you have 3 items and you don't want them because you expect your opponents to have a Rapacious Vermin, so you prefer capping at 2 items and you can fully take advantage of the items in the deck and the Ravager Zealot. Murderous Hulk, which is pretty much staple for Ravager decks and also non-Ravager decks because of its huge border control together with 3 Cecil Flint. 3 Demolitionist, which is pretty good against solo decks and item-based decks because it's a 3/6. It is very hard to take down, especially if you set up a board control with your weapon. You can pretty much stick this on the board and then play another Ravager and his ability to destroy an opponent's key ability or item. Hunter's Gambit, pretty much stable for Hunter decks and synergizes very well with the Ravager Zealot and the Spitfire Hound. Couple of Obelisk of Echoes. Some Ravager decks play 4 of these. I don't think it's so much a staple in my opinion because if you can't play this on turn 1 because it has 1 CC sustain and you don't want to play this before you can kill an enemy ally to pop his effect because you will play with one resource less, and the resources are very important for Badur decks. 3 Loom of Fate. I was actually playing not Loom of Fate but Crystal Shard because I like the idea to use a Crystal Shard, draw a card, then your opponent generally draws a card with the Crystal Shard, and then the following turn you can draw and deny the second draw of your opponent by playing a Ravager Zealot or Spitfire Hound. But I felt that Loom of Fate was pretty stronger in my opinion because you can control the draw. Maybe your opponent doesn't want to play his drawing genes because he thinks that your Loom of Fate will provide him some more cards, and then you can punish by sacrificing your Loom of Fate, which is also a good turn 1 drop, and take advantage of Spitfire and Ravager Zealot. 3 Decoy Trap, which is pretty much really strong in this deck because you want your 3 Demolitionist or Murderous Hulk to stick on the board and deal the finishing blow to opponent's weapon and key abilities or armors. For example, you can play Decoy Trap against a rogue, then stick 3 Demolitionist turn 5, and your opponent either kills your weapon with a Stop Thief or tries to play a weapon and attack the 3 Demolitionist, expecting the trap to be a snare trap, but 3 Demolitionist doesn't become disabled, and then you can play another Ravager and pop his ability to destroy the weapon, and your opponent is pretty much really behind at this point. So 3 Cecil Flint, which is pretty much staple in this deck. And a split of weapons, 4 Grundos Double, 2 Armor Crossbow and Soul Seeker, pretty much 7 weapons. So let's jump to the matches. I feel like this deck is pretty much strong, but needs some revisitation because I feel like the list is not perfect at all. So I'm trying to manage the list, try to make some modification, try to something else. I'm actually not convinced at all of the Loom of Fate, and I'm not convinced at all of the Crystal Shard, so we might see. Okay, Victor matchup is really strong against our big allies, so will be kind of a problem, especially because the decoy trap doesn't... Ooh, this is a Twilight Victor. Maybe we can take advantage of the Obelisk of Aegis this time. We want the Grand Stopper to stick as much as possible on the board. Maybe we don't want too many decoy traps. We try to use the Hunter's Gambit to take control of the board together with the Grand Stopper. Actually, we don't have a single creator. So this is pretty much a problem in my opinion. Okay, let's try to take advantage of his... pretty much... it's not as strong turn 2 in my opinion, because 2-1-1 are pretty much easy to kill with the Baduru. So let's see, maybe we want to keep the Ravager Zealot, but I don't want to draw with Loom of Fate because I have 2 Hunter's Gambit and he has only a couple of cards. But I actually want to keep all my cards. So maybe this time I want to discard the decoy trap because it is not so much important against Victor, because his hero power plus the decoy plus the Hunter's Gambit doesn't pop the decoy trap. So we want our Fatis to stick on the board as much as possible. So what we're gonna do, if he drops the 2-5, we will not be able to kill it because we need one more turn for the hero power, and the Spitfire does only 3 damage. I want to sacrifice this Loom of Fate, it's not so important at all. But maybe we want to... Depends on what he's gonna do. My opinion, he didn't have a pretty good hand. So okay, this is really good for us. Or not? Let me think. Yes, it's really good. So we're going to sacrifice this Loom of Fate for the Spitfire round, pop the Obelisk of Aegis and kill his weapon, which kind of deals with our weapon pretty badly. Yes. This is what we're gonna do. Behold the power of Ravager. So our Ravager killed an ally. So Obelisk of Aegis comes into play and becomes and dies. But this is not really important for me because for 1 CC I killed a weapon. So it's pretty much a good trade for me, and I have 1 tree on the board, which maybe can help against the next ally he's gonna play. So pretty much bad start for him and a really good start for us. But let's see what he will do at this point. Twilights are really good. Okay, Bad Santa. So, but this Bad Santa will not put him into a good position at all, because what I can do, let's see. I want to sacrifice the Ravager Zealot. Do I think that the Trish Demolitionist will put me in a good position? Yeah, because he will pop his ability on my Murderous Hulk, which is pretty strong against him because of the board control, and then I will drop the Trish Demolitionist and try to control the board with the weapon. So maybe I want to sack the Ravager Zealot or not, the Cleric. Okay, Ravager Zealot can become very useful. Let's see if we can target our weapon. Okay, so 3 damage. Our Spitfire kills Twilight Opportunist, so pretty good. The 1 damage for the 4 standard health is really good. So in my opinion now, he wants to use his ability to kill our Murderous Hulk and try to regain the board at this point. With pretty much accent. Okay, he gives up. So pretty much unfortunate for him. Not very good for our episode. Maybe we will try to play 3 games. So let's jump in another battle. Okay, this will be a very hard matchup in my opinion because Amber has a lot of weapons, can kill your weapons. Okay, what is this hand? Can pretty much kill your weapons, and this is not really good for me. So let's see if we can take advantage of our Loom of Fate if it doesn't drop anything. Maybe what she want. Okay, let's. Now we must consider. Okay, yeah, 1 groundless double is not so important in my opinion. So let's drop the Koi Trap and draw on the next turn. Maybe we no need to draw right now, because turn 3 the ideal drop is the Blood Frenzy, which, oh no, she's not dropping the Blood Frenzy. Okay, not much of a deal. Let's see what we want to do. Okay, I think I want to draw and then play this. If we draw more under Gambit, maybe we don't want the Loom of Fate anymore. But at this point she will just drop the weapon and attack and take advantage of this. So pretty much strong. With this deck I fear the warrior matchup, especially Amber, because with her weapon she can put a lot of damage. And this is not really ideal for me. So what we're gonna do? Maybe yeah, we want to drop the Ravager Zealot at this point and sacrifice this. I don't want to sacrifice another weapon because we already sacrificed 2. So if she drops a Smashing Blow, we don't have another weapon to fill. So just use the weapon, attack, and use the Ravager Zealot to kill this. We draw 2. And maybe our Ravager Zealot will grant us some advantage because of the Decoy Trap. Hope she doesn't have a Sorcerer of India because that will put us in very bad matchup. Okay, I don't want to draw because my Groundless Double is providing me another card. But let's see if she has a Smashing Blows. Maybe she do. Okay, she has a Smashing Blow. I hate the Warrior matchup. Like the Priest one, in my opinion, pretty much strong. War Banner, so I don't want to draw with the Loom of Fate because maybe she's playing a, I don't know what she is playing at all. Okay, I just wait and attack. And she pops my Decoy Trap. So maybe at this point, if she doesn't have a... Okay, she's not dropping the Blood Frenzy, maybe she doesn't have, which is pretty good for us, because what we can do is just... Okay, maybe here comes the Crippling Blow, or maybe she doesn't have. I hope she doesn't have the Crippling Blow. She doesn't. Okay, this is pretty much good for us. What we're gonna do is just kill the Fleet-Footed Messenger. Wait, maybe the Spitfire or not? Maybe drop the Cleric. No, this doesn't provide us the advantage we need. Okay, want to... Let me think. This is tough. I think we decide the match at this point, because if I kill these with the Spitfire, then we don't have another item destruction bar the Ravager Zealot to buff the Cleric. But if we don't kill this, we are pretty much behind. So maybe I can drop I can sack and pray this. Yeah. This is what I want to do. Ability and attack, and save my resource for the next drop. So here what we're gonna do, but she's going pretty much face at this point. So my here comes the blood frenzy. I hope not the. Okay, so we at this point we want to take advantage as much as possible from this move. So what we're gonna do is sack this, play the cleric, the decoy, and attack, and hope we can get a big shot next turn, because what we can do, the weapon plus and turn, and see what she does. Hope she doesn't draw another crippling blow. At this point, if she doesn't drop a crippling blow, we might have this matchup, because we can also draw a. She doesn't. Okay, let me count the damage. Might be pretty strong for us. Okay, she doesn't have hero power another time, so if we attack with the Orger Zealot, this one and this one, her weapon dies. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Drop this one, cast the Ravager, and kill our Loom of Fate. Attack and buff the decoy. Yes. Now this is big damage for her. Or we want to take the next 4 damage. No, I don't want. Oh yes, maybe I want. Yeah, I want. I want to preserve my cleric, because at this point she doesn't have enough burst to kill me. Yes. She's at 4. She needs to do something. I don't think she can disable all our 3 allies the next turn. Moreover, we have the weapon. So maybe she doesn't have the resources to take us at this point. She needs a Yari Marksman, couple of crippling blow. No, she can't come back at this point. Yeah, what she does is just she smashes, and this is not enough. Okay, we win. So pretty much a bad matchup for us, but I think she did not have a good draw. We also could draw our Rapacious Vermin, or our Obelisk of Features, which was pretty much good in this matchup. But in general, Amber matchup, especially solo Amber, is not that good, because the only thing you can do is try to put a decoy trap and try to stick on the board at least Demolitionist to kill her weapons. So she has to use hero power on another weapon, because solo version always has a weapon on the board, and when she finishes her shadow energy, then you can actually come back. But till the 5th turn, you might take a lot of damage from her weapon, and she might build her hand enough to destroy you. So that's not the ideal matchup to face. So let's see if we can jump on another match. Yeah, let's do this, because the first match was pretty much annoying in my opinion. He was pretty much unfortunate. Okay, we don't have a critter also this time. So I want to keep Obelisk of Features. Maybe we want to kill his draw. Let's see. But I really want all the other cards. Since we are starting on turn 1, if he doesn't drop anything on turn 2, we can actually take advantage of the Loom of Fate. So, okay, sacrificing the obelisk. And let's see what he's gonna do. Okay. 300 gambit. I actually want a decoy and the armor crossbow because I don't know if I will draw another weapon, so I'm sorry, 100 gambit. Oh, and another obelisk. So this one I think I will keep. Maybe he drops an armor. Hope he doesn't drop. Okay, that's good. So we can take advantage of our obelisk. Okay, can sack this. Draw. We have the ground double, but we don't have the creature, so this is pretty much unfortunate for us. And let's see what he's gonna do. Maybe a Spitfire Hound can help us to kill his draw engine. If we kill his draw engine, he's pretty much behind. Okay, let's take advantage another time of the Loom of Fate. Another Loom of Fate. Where are our critters, please? We want the obelisk? No. No, I don't think we want. We want to drop the obelisk of features. So he's doing. Oh my god, please! Okay, we're sacrificing 3 weapons. This is not ideal, in my opinion. So let's see if we can draw a creature. We can't draw a creature, so just attack with this one. I don't know what version of Zalor is actually. I hope he doesn't have a Rapturous Vermin at this point. Maybe he has. But yeah. Here comes. Okay, what he wants to do is just. Yes. Okay, but we have another weapon. So just try to drop this. And stick it on the board. He has to attack me. Hope he doesn't have another Rapturous Vermin. Leyline Nexus, oh my god, please. We discarded. We only have 3 weapons at this point. So having no critters pretty much impacts our way to play. We have nothing in our hand. How we are supposed to win? Oh my god, please. Is this really happening to me? So I might want to sacrifice this Tree's Assault and try to put some damage on his creatures, but at this point that's not much more we can do other than sacrifice his Loom of Fates. We have 2 decoy traps and we can't take advantage of these because we don't have any creature. And what he's gonna do is just attack me and finish me because I have nothing actually. So an apparent good matchup transformed into a huge pain. A creature, wow, and we can't take advantage of it. No, yes we can. No, we can't. There's nothing we can do. What he wants to do is just go face at this point. Pop the decoy trap. Pop the other decoy trap. We're pretty much lost. Yeah. I'm playing, I don't know, maybe 16 creatures, 16, 18. In these 21 cards, there are 17 creatures. So now we're going to draw creatures. That's good. Yeah. The only thing that now he does is just attack me, mind control. It's pretty much late to come back at this point. There's not much more we can do other than playing this, going for this, end the turn and kill 2 of his creatures. Okay, actually creatures are coming right now, but with a mind control, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So he can just go face for me. There's no point in attacking this creature. I can't win this match. Oh yeah, we have 7 shadow energy. Yeah, wow. Allies. So let's see if we can draw absolutely nothing. Another decoy trap. So Spitfire. Do this one. Okay. If this. But he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Okay, he has 9 damage. He doesn't need to kill my allies at this point. So yeah. Pretty much unfortunate, in my opinion, as it was the unfortunate matchup for my opponent in the first match. Okay, we are 306. If you didn't notice, I dropped a bit in rating because you know at this point to get 1 point you need a couple of matches, and to lose a couple of points you just need to lose one. Maybe you lose 1 point when your opponent has a similar rating to yours. So let's see, actually we got a good match against 300 or near, and we had a bad matchup against Zolder, which generally you actually destroy Zolder because you're a weapon-based heroes, and weapon-based heroes pretty much destroyed Zolder. Maybe except Amber, because with the Blood Frenzy Amber deals a lot of damage to some damage to herself, and this actually helps Zelda to finish her off with the hero power, energy extraction, soulbound armors, and something like that. So pretty much unfortunate in my opinion this matchup, because it was clearly in my favor. Maybe I played also bad because I put myself in a position where I could just play a Rapacious Vermin and kill my weapon. So if we didn't play maybe the decoy trap because we didn't have a creator, maybe we could just stick the armor on the board till the turn 5 and then drop another weapon on turn 7. So okay, this is enough for this episode. We did 3 matches. First and last were not so much exciting in my opinion, but second one pretty much deserves some attention. So yeah, this is all for this episode. See you guys, bye!